affect the way the car
exactly
takes off.
what it needs.
So it's important.
And how's this? Is this a parachute? Or?
Yes, yes, it is. So that's the parachute.
So you pull it from inside.
This handle right here, when he applies the brakes, then he can pull the handle, and that will make this cord release.
Yeah.
Right here, and then the parachute will pop out.
Yeah.
There's a spring, and then the parachute. So it opens, and the spring pops out, and so it essentially helps to pull out the parachute.
Wow, that's crazy.
So that is also part of my job. Myself with a helper, we pack this parachute, and so you have to fold it up in a specific way, and then put the cords in a specific way. And crunch it down, and it takes 2 people, and then to set it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really tight, right?
Absolutely, really tight. So that's his gear shifter. Okay. So and actually, if we come around to the other side, there's a button right here on the steering wheel.
Let's see.
Okay. I want to show you about the button. What happens is he'll pull up to the staging line. He'll turn the first top bulb on, turn the second bulb on, and this is called a trans brake. This actually puts the car in forward and reverse at the same time. Okay? And right before the light goes green, because you never want to wait for that light to go green. You always want to go on yellow.
Yeah.
You let go of this button, and that is what actually launches you off.
Wow.
Because he's already pressed up. He's got his RPMs up. We have and that launches him off the thing. Then he takes his run. He goes down to the end. He applies his brakes, pushes this forward, and that makes this cable right here. This is my safety flag, but this cable right here comes out of that little. See, there's my loop, and that loop right there is what's holding everything in there. There's a spring. Here's the round spring right here, and that round spring will pop out. Here's the bottom of it. It's attached to the bottom of the race car down here. So when it pops out, that's where the parachute. That whole parachute, whole contraption.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Wow, it's really interesting. Really nice.
This is actually not a hot rod.
Really nice.
It's a very specific class, meaning we run 8.6 seconds, and our goal is to get as close to 8.6 seconds without going faster. So if we go 8.59 seconds, we lose, disqualified.
Wow.
And so even if we get to the finish line first, so the goal is to get to the finish line without going faster than your number. And so hot rods, you see hot rods and they have numbers written on the side, right? That is their goal. So they're trying to get to that number without going faster, without going less, right? So if they go less, they're instantly disqualified. So when you see people, they put the number up, and when they're running hot rods, people leave at different times because what happens is they've pre-calculated what it's going to take to get you to the finish line exactly at the same time. So that means a slower car is going to leave first, and this faster car is going to wait until he gets the green light. Once he gets the green light and it starts, they should catch each other by the time they get to the finish line and be almost exactly even. So when you cross the finish line, you have to check your time. Were you faster than the time you put on your window?
Yeah.
If you were, you're disqualified. If you're not, then you win. So it is a numbers game. It's not about who goes the fastest
interesting.
Every time.
We didn't have any idea about that. Wow.
Okay, because on TV, those people on TV, they're going for the
yeah, that's what I see
every time.
Yeah.
It's much more difficult. You're going for your number without going too fast. And literally 8.59 is the difference between 8.59 and 8.60. You can't even blink that fast.
Yeah.
It's this much.
Yeah.
It's this much. So you could be this much.
Too fast. Yeah.
Too fast.
Too fast.
And you lose. Time
and these are the parachutes, right?
This is the parachute.
Wow.
So this would be the bag.
So this one's supposed to be in this little box?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So this is what attaches it all to the box. So this and this would be attached to the car, and then we fold this up, right? So this gets folded up in it. You have to open it up, fold it up in a precise manner so that it's not all tangled, and then fold it on top of itself. And then we take it and we round the white ribbons inside, and then we lay this on top, and then we make this go back and forth. Yeah. And then squish this inside it.
Okay, so what we've got, this is the last thing that goes in, and then the bag gets closed.
All right.
Here, push down on that.
So the spring goes like that,
push down on that.
Push it down.
Go ahead. It's got to be flat.
There you go. Yeah. Hey.
So we've got to squish that into the bag.
So you need 2 or 3 people to do it, right?
Sometimes.
Wow.
So it's on top of everything else.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, once you fold this up, that takes up most of this bag, right?
Yes.
And then what happens is after that, this cord, we put this cord, well, a cord on the end of that. There's a loop, and then we take that cord and we fish it through this side, bottom, top, and then that loop is what we turn around and put that cord in, his release cord. And so when he pulls it, then that cord comes out and everything goes back.
Wow.
Comes out and
You can either look at the back of this car,
Yeah.
the little old lady there by the door, and you can see the chutes and how tightly they're packed. So that when we pull, because there's a wire, when it's all done, there's a wire that runs from inside the vehicle to the back, and that goes through here. So the driver, when he's ready to stop, he pulls that from inside the vehicle, so the wire comes out, and then that spring says, yes, I'm free, and out it comes, and so the rest of the chute just follows.
And how long does it take for the parachute to be completely up?
like almost instantly, it fills out with
Like
air.
a second, maybe.
Yeah, it fills out within
So
seconds.
there's some videos going over here on the side of some of our runs.
Oh, really?
So there's a couple
Wow,
of these cars
this is
that have taken runs down.
Really interesting. Look at that beauty. Wow. Where was it? Sacramento? No.
So these have been all over.
Yeah,
that one's probably Sacramento.
Yeah.
That one might be. Some of them are Reading.
Wow, it is
Some of
really
them,
interesting.
and some of them were for a long time ago.
Nice.
Fremont. I mean, so this is the history. So Jugger's have been.
Okay, so
Look at that
this
beauty.
car right there is the one with the face.
The one with the face, you're right.
Long ways down there.
good invitation. Take care, Mom. Have a good rest of the day. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that information. Wow. That was something really new to us. Wow.
We just want to educate you so that you'll always come watch and you'll always be fans, right? We always be fans. That's what keeps us racing.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day, okay?
Have a great